Good morning. It is Saturday. I have got very mucky glasses because I just brushed my hair. I brushed my hair for a vlog. What's going on there? That's not like me though. So I've just finished the edit from last week's vlog, which I thought was going to be about half an hour longer and ended up being 14 minutes. But then when I thought back to it, we didn't really do a huge amount, did we? To be honest, we haven't got a huge amount planned this weekend. Ultimately, what happened last week was Gemma spent a good amount of the time not feeling very well. She was a bit sick, so we both ended up getting a bit disturbed. We sleep and stuff like that as well, and I just didn't have the energy to edit the vlog in the middle of the week. Work's been a little bit busy as well. You know how it goes sometimes. So unfortunately, that's why it went up late. This week, yeah, it's not going to be a long one or an active one. We're going to have a relax. Sorry, I've just noticed there's a spider made a web from the curtain rail to the door, so I need to stop that out in a bit. Yeah, we're going to have a nice relaxed weekend this weekend. The weather's really nice. We're going to spend some time around the house. Possibly have a nice barbecue. Potentially the last one of the season. Who knows? I got loads of food in from Taylor's Farm Shop. Not been for probably a good 6 weeks now, at least. I made up for it. I got some steaks, got barbecue food, burgers, bacon, some frozen bits, pies for Monday, all sorts of stuff. So that's we eat well this weekend, as we often do. I think we probably need to curb the eating well a little bit, actually. Funnily enough for me, I just always seem to maintain the same weight, which is kind of irritating because I should lose some, but I'm not putting any on, so that is good. Otherwise, what's been going on? Not really a huge amount. As I said, neither of us has been feeling particularly energetic for one reason or another. So it's been fairly quiet. Yeah, it's pretty much your update. I did buy a small Lego set, which I've been after for a while. Let's see if I can find it. I think it's there. I had to buy this one just because it was cute and it reminded me of our holiday. When we went to Norway, they had the hop-on, hop-off city bus tours, which they have in London, they have them in Liverpool, they have them in every major city, don't they? And when Lego released this set, I was like, that's actually a really cute set. So I'm going to add it to my ever-growing collection. Admittedly, I have actually only bought one Lego set in the last 3 months, so I've really cut back on Lego spending compared to where I used to be. Made up for it with records. Another record did turn up that I'd forgotten I'd ordered. Russian Circles reissued their album Empress, which came on a beautiful red and black vinyl. I had to listen to it last night, or else I'd show you now. Well, yeah, that pretty much bring you up to date with where we are. We were originally planning on going into town tomorrow. Whether we do or not, we might do, we might not. We're just going to play it by ear and see how we feel. There's plenty to do around the house. So that should keep us busy. I feel like we're in a bit of a holding pattern at the minute for some reason, but we're not really holding for anything. Where we're like, I guess we're holding for the end of the summer holidays when we can start going back to the zoo just a little bit more, because as we found out on our last zoo vlog, the zoo's just very busy at the weekends, and I mean, that's to be understood, isn't it? It's middle of summer. So I guess once we get the summer out of the way, maybe we start going back to the zoo more. And we've actually got a holiday coming up in, the end of the month, actually. We're going up to Cartmel. We're going to stay, I think I've mentioned this a few times, but we're going to stay in a Whole Seasons lodge in Cartmel. Got a little hot tub. It's just a little place, just a little one-room type thing. And we're going to go and do a little bit of exploring in the lakes, but we've done lake trips before, and we've even vlogged them before, but they've always been just a couple of days. But this one, we're going for the entire week. So I'm really excited about that, because the lakes is one of my favourite places in the world. And I've never spent more than 4 or 5 days there. So have a whole week should be really good. It's going to be a super chill one, though, as well. So we're going to visit a couple of places that I used to go to, when I was younger, that when I went to the lakes. So we used to go to school and stuff like that. And we might do a few little day trips out just here and there, but we might just also spend quite a bit of time just chilling in the lodge. But we'll probably take the camera along and film that, so that'll be one to look forward to if you like catching up on travel and stuff like that. I don't know if I mentioned as well, but we've booked Spain, Fuengirola, in January again. This time, however, it'll just be me and Gemma. So we might mix things up just a little bit there, visit some different restaurants and so on and so forth. Probably go back to some classic stuff that we really, enjoyed as well in the past. But yeah, that's where we're up to at the minute. Still no decisions on changing any cameras and DJI things, and I even started to think about maybe I should try a drone. But I kind of like the idea of learning to fly a drone more than filming, because I kind of feel like I get stressed out if people going, don't film me in my privacy, even though you're like miles away from them, they're not even on frame. People can get a bit funny about stuff like that for some reason. But so I kind of put that one on the back burner, or possibly not at all. I know DJI are about to announce like a really small drone apparently. That might be something I could look at. But also, if I'm going to learn to fly one, I need to think about flying a decent one. I don't know. Anyway, but that was just thoughts I have about stuff, you know. What's ultimately happened is when we did our Norway vlog, we actually got a couple of payments back from our ad revenue and stuff like that. And it's burning all, but it doesn't. It's not much money. It doesn't count. It doesn't cover the price of a drone or a camera or anything like that. But you know what it's like. You're like, ooh, that's ring fenced for the channel, which is not something I've ever really done before. Most of the time, any income we've had from the channel's pretty much been given to charity. Not always. I'm not gonna say we do a lot of work for charity and that. But yeah. In other news, when we went to the Red Brick Market, that was really good, that place. We picked up a frame for the picture that we bought there. And also, I ordered a replacement little statue thing for Gemma, because this is the one that Reggie brought last week. This is a new version of it. It's not an expensive one, it's just something like relatively inexpensive off Amazon, but I kind of thought it was a bit mean that it got broken, so I ordered a replacement one. I've just finished the edit from last week's vlog. I was watching a bit where we were trying to use the tap wall. We were both, our friend Carl, being very patient with how it worked, because it was a pain in the bottom, and we were both trying to figure it out while I was vlogging it at the same time, and it just wasn't working for us. Trying to put something together out of the video edit from what we recorded there was impossible. I ended up cutting about 4 minutes of footage. It would have been most of the vlog, I think. Yeah, it didn't work for us though, did it? Just grabbing myself a drink. I'll tell you what, if you ever see this on offer in Tesco, it's dear normally, so keep an eye out for it being on offer. The Robinson's lime and mint fruit cordial. It tastes like mojito. It's really nice. I mean, lime and mint being the main ingredient of mojito, it does kind of make sense. But yeah, it's recommended. This is good stuff. Put it with some soda water as well, it's nice. I'm trying new things. Well, I say new things. I didn't have any soda water left, but we did have some lemonade. Because it's 39p for a 2 litre bottle of lemonade, or 75p for a bottle of soda water that's like a litre. So Gemma bought us lemonade instead. I'm going to try lemonade with lime and mint cordial in it. See what that tastes like. That's not bad actually. A little sweeter than I probably like, but it's all sugar-free stuff anyway. So I'm not sure if the lime and mint stuff is sugar-free. Purchases turning up. It seems like every day something's turning up. I really need to stop that. No, actually, I ordered a shirt from Dixon a few weeks ago, and it was like 40 quid, but it was actually a really nice quality shirt. And then it went in the sales for half price. Oh no! But I had to scroll through the sales otherwise, and they mainly do flannels. So I thought I'd try one of their flannels. It's actually a little bit big for me, but I do tend to wear them over the top of other clothes in the winter. So I'm thinking it'll probably be all right, you know. Like in the winter when we're what's the name? When we're in town having beer. Sorry, I just noticed a bad stitch on it, which I'm not super impressed with. Quality of them isn't as what I was expecting, but it was 25 quid instead of like 50, so for that I'm not too concerned. I'll have a closer look anyway. Yeah, the colour's nice, isn't it? It's a little bit more subdued than some things I would wear. The Gemma said I really suit brown things, so I'll have to give it a try and see what I think. Well, it's 5 o'clock and I do need to now go and pick Gemma up. I thought I'd have a change and get rid of my goatee and just cover a straight, like slightly longer beard. But I must admit, the goatee was a good way to hide the double chins. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go pick Gemma up. Actually, I had quite a productive day today. I got loads of pots done, did some hoovering. What else did I do? Not that productive, was it? Well, yeah, not too bad. I'm going to pick Gemma up anyway, and then we're going to go and get out in the garden, hopefully all being well. Get some food barbecued. Put some more double chins on. I've just gone to go outside, and this guy's just lying like this on the stairs. Cute does he look? And here's Pix to hassle him. You alright, Missy? Well, Gemma is retrieved, and I am going to put the barbecue on. I better take the handles out first. Using one of the lazy bags as usual. Need to get some more of these actually, although I don't know if we'll need any more this year. Hello, honey.
Hello.
You alright?
Mm-hmm. Tired.
Tired. But first, some dinner. Got the barbecue going. And some beers. It's not super warm out here, but
Cold,
it's not cold. It's like 22 degrees when we're driving home, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Not too bad. Whether we'll stay out long enough for all of our LEDs to come on, I don't know.
Sunset's at 8 o'clock these days.
Yeah, true.
So.
We'll be doing. Oh, I don't think our little lodge has a barbecue actually. It has a hot tub.
No, I don't think it hasn't.
It does have a kitchen though. I was mentioned in the lodge earlier, so
Yeah, it's got a hot tub.
A trip. Yeah. So we can. I don't know what we'll cook in the hot tub. Throw some spaghetti in it. It'll be alright.
Yeah, pasta, some rice.
Food's gone on. Those ribs smell amazing, don't they?
Mhm.
Look, I can feel the heat coming off it as well. Oh, nice burger. Got some cheese on there as well. And one of my greyers. Oops. Next up, minted lamb kebabs. One of our favourites, these, aren't they? Mm. And of course, we'll have the salad after we've eaten all this.
You can take salad.
No.
I like potato salad with my barbecue. You don't like stuff like that, do you?
I could put the herb potatoes in the air fryer if you want. Alright, well, there's beer's got plants in it. That's salad enough. And a really pretty sky this evening. Barbecue all done. You enjoy your food?
Mhm.
Got more left, didn't we? We didn't eat all of it by a long shot, so we got an entire pack of chicken legs as well that I'd forgotten about.
Got plenty of dates on them now.
Yeah, and they've got till the 2nd, and it's currently the 31st, so we should be good. We eat well for the rest of the week. Garden looks quite nice in a minute, actually. The lawn is a little bit less.
The garden looks lovely.
Yeah, the only slight issue is this.
Bush has got a bit rampant.
Oh yeah, it has. And this here, I need to edge it because I need to get the trimmer on it because I couldn't be bothered last week.
No, you just did it quickly though in between rain.
It just looks like there's like a little hole there above the ostrich's head.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Where like an owl lives in the bush.
It's the sparrows. Nothing else.
Well, it was going well, but then we felt a few drops of rain. Decided to pack up and come in. But look, the sky, the background. Liverpool does get some really pretty sunsets now and then. I mind to know, Sunday morning, someone come begging for food. Here we go. So it is Sunday morning. We've actually decided we're going to have a quiet day today because we had a pretty busy week. We're both really quite tired. So we're going to make a relaxed one at home. Maybe get out in the garden a little bit later on, depending on what the weather's doing. It's a bit changeable at the minute. Just making some coffee from the ultra loud coffee machine. Here you go, honey. Got you some toast. We had our barbecue food last night, and so I decided not to do bacon today. We're also catching up on all the Halloween Horror Nights videos that people are sharing. So this one's Ordinary Adventures. Ordinary Adventures is behind the scenes videos, and the late videos are the best quality as far as the social media influencers approved list ones.
Yeah.
But the ones to watch for the actual opinions is Kyle from Cheap Seats, I think. Always has been. And let's build me Lego while we're having a quiet day. Look, Lego reducing their plastic waste. They're packing things in paper bags now instead of plastic ones. These are better for us actually because Reggie likes to chew the plastic, so this is much healthier for him. There we go. Your set's built. It's a very cute little set, this actually, I must admit. Got your minifigs there. You can take the top off. There's room inside for a youngster in a pram and the mum. Driver up at the front there as well. The door's all open on the front and the side, and then you've got a little destination sign thing there. Also, it's a little electric bus. There's a battery in the back there and a little visit today sign on the back as well. The colour scheme just looks like the ones you do actually see in cities for the tour buses, so I quite like that about it. Well, I'm putting dinner on. We did actually consider putting the barbecue up again, but there was quite a lot of threats of rainstorms and thunderstorms, and sure enough, it has started raining out there. It's a shame because we had such a nice night sat in the garden last night, even if it was only for a couple of hours. But we are having the remaining 2 kebabs and some chips and bits as well. Gemma's plate of beige. Should have put some green on there, shouldn't I? There is a little bit of parsley on the mushrooms actually, so
yeah,
that counts.
and there's rosemary on the chips.
Okay, there we go then.
There you go.
Enjoy,
Those
sweetie.
green. Thank you.
Well, it's Tuesday morning. He's already been fed. Still hanging around though, isn't he? Dear me. I tell a lie, it's Tuesday lunchtime. It's been quite a couple of days to be honest. I've just come down to do my lunch because I'm currently working. Just got to wash the air fryer. Got some leftover chicken drumsticks from last night, some jerk chicken. Not really much to report, you know. It's been a really quiet weekend. I think both of us are ready for a break, you know. Our little break up in the lakes is really, really needed. Strange noises from the stairs. One of the cats must be up to something. So if that's why you think energy might be a little bit low on our channel at the minute, honestly it is. We are very tired. Sometimes it just happens, doesn't it? It always seems to be after summer. But yeah, we've got our week coming up, so we'll start planning some nice things to take up to eat and drink, I'm sure, and I guess places to go as well. As much as I don't want to drive out every single day, I wouldn't mind having a couple of quite relaxed days as well. It would be nice to plan a few days out somewhere. I'm thinking I'd like to go and visit Wastwater. Maybe Duddon Valley, which is actually a lake, a valley in the lake, so it doesn't actually have a lake, so it's usually quite quiet up that way. That's home of one of the places where I used to go when I was a school kid, which I can't obviously go to, but I'll go past, and there's some familiar spots around there that I know quite well. Or new, relying on 35-year-old at least knowledge. Yeah. Maybe get out to, probably get up to Lakeland Wildlife Oasis on our way up and just explore a little bit, maybe try and get some new places, maybe get to the beach or something like that. See what the weather's like as well. Anyway, I'm going to get my dinner on and yeah, and we'll see what happens. Nerdy stuff tonight. I decided that every year I pay like 60 quid for Cyberlink Power Director. But everyone who doesn't use Power Director either uses Adobe software, the Creative Cloud, or the Apple software, or the alternative is DaVinci Resolve. So I'm trying to teach myself how to edit on DaVinci Resolve. So it's taken a lot of getting used to because all the buttons have changed. The timeline's different. The way I edit is very, very simple, and this is very complex software. They advertised that it was like used for feature films and stuff, like Marvel stuff and all that lot. So yeah, that should keep me busy for the evening. It is Wednesday. We need to start thinking about closing this one off, but I've just had another purchase turn up. Now, one of my favourite things that I bought in maybe over a year ago now, it must be, was these boots. They look like a pair of Doc Martens, but they're not. They're Sullivan. So they're made to the same pattern on the same machinery as the classic Doc Martens boot, but they're made in the UK and they're quite rugged. And these ones have aged perfectly. They still look pretty much brand new. They do need a polish, admittedly. But what I did notice is that Soliver actually have a factory outlet on their website. So I thought it'd be interesting because I really like those boots, but I also kind of find like I want a different colour just occasionally. Which is not like me, to be honest. Normally I'll have one pair of shoes and I'm done. But anyway, I decided to order a second pair. So yeah, these are factory seconds. But they were like nearly half price. They were like 85 quid instead of, I think, 179 the last pair I bought. Which, I mean, to be honest, for a UK-made Doc Martens shoe, that's actually really good value, because like a proper Doc Martens UK made costs nearly as much, if not more. I'm not sure, to be honest. In fact, a proper Doc Martens made in Asia costs nearly as much as these do, and these are made in the UK. These are also Goodyear welted soles on them apparently as well. But anyway, yeah. These ones were half price, and now I need to find out why they were a factory seconds. They're a nice colour though, aren't they? So far, so good. Watch the other one have like a big hole in the side or something. So I can see one thing so far that I would say might make them a factory second. Yeah, there's literally one thing that might make them a factory second. So because they're not a Doc Marten, they can't put the yellow stitching around the edge there, so you get grey instead. But I think on this shoe it looks really nice. The only thing I can see, and I had to look for it, that would say makes these a factory seconds, is that there. If I can get you zoomed in. That. So, I mean, I'll take it for half price, I'll be honest with you, because if that had turned up as a brand new pair of shoes, I'd have gone, oh, that's interesting. And then I'd have just got them and bought them anyway. I guess actually maybe as well, this here where it's stitched in just ever so slightly would make them a factory seconds. But yeah, 85 instead of 179. Not a promotion for them. I've just bought 2 pairs of boots from them and I really like them, so here you go. Made in England since 1881. Sole of a like Doc Martens, but some say they're better. Honestly, I'm looking at my other shoe that I paid the full price for, which, yeah, it's a bit splattered because I wore these out and it was raining. Not much different. Arguably the same. So I guess I'll see how these ones age now over the next... I mean, to be honest with you, with this style of shoe, even the cheaper Doc Martens shoes for me will last daily wear a good 3 years, and I wear these maybe once a week. So I've probably got enough shoes to last me the next 30 years in these 2 pairs. So there we go. The soles usually give out on a pair of Docs with me long before the shoe. In fact, let me show you my old pair. This is my Docs that I use for gardening. You see the sole? Well, yeah, these have got paint on them and everything, and they're dusty because I only ever wear them for when I'm doing the gardening. And these are probably about 7 years old now. Well, yeah, anyway, I think I'm quite happy with them. They always say if you're going to buy shoes, buy good ones, because a cheap pair of shoes will be done within 12 months. So I try to buy good ones. But if I can get a 180 quid pair of shoes for 85, and I even got them on PayPal paying 3, so it's 20 odd quid a month for the next 3 months. Yeah, I think that's a good buy. I just need to wear them. Let's go to the pub. I would say the only real caveat with Soliver is they take longer to wear in than a pair of Docs because they're thicker leather. So be prepared for a bit of foot pain if you're doing a lot of walking in them. Although, to be honest with you, the first time I wore them in town, I thought I was going to end up with blisters, and I didn't. They were stiff, but I walked just fine in them. Well, yeah, there we go. Anyway, I did the edit on the new editing software last night. It's going to take some getting used to, but it seems quite logical the way it works. And it's very powerful. There's like a lot more technical stuff in there that I have used because I never colour grade or anything like that. But yeah, it seems like a win, that. The reason I mentioned, because I pay the £60 odd a year for Cyberlink Power Director, but that software is actually free for like personal use it's got for limited use. It doesn't do like super high frame rates and resolutions, I think. But for what I need, it does more than enough. So I'm going to carry on using it. I've got about 4 months, maybe longer, left on Cyberlink Power Directors. But if I can cut over to that, then that just saves me paying out money for software that I can otherwise get for free. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with my day. Have a drink of cola. Well, it's Wednesday evening, and I think it's time to wrap this one up now and probably a good time to, because be thankful you don't have smell-o-vision, because one of the cats has just dropped one and it stinks. But yeah, we're done for the week, I think. We'll catch up with you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then. Look after each other. Goodbye.